everybody, and welcome back to Dreaming Maxi Style. I'm Robin,
I'm Jeffrey.
and we're going over our Florida trip haul. So let's get into it. So, as you guys will have seen from the vlogs, we started in Port St. Lucie for a wedding. So, of course, we had to get a magnet. Um, other side. Other side. Yeah, there you go. Of course, it's a turtle. It's so super cute. We were in Port St. Lucie for what, 2 nights?
Yeah,
2 nights, 3 days ish. So
we just got this guy at the local grocery store.
yeah, we found it at the Publix. So it's super cute. We have a magnet collection, which we'll show you guys eventually, along with a lot of our other collections that we have. So with a lot of the other collections.
That's going to be like a really long video.
Yes, it'll be short, of course, but yeah. So that is where we started. The next day after the wedding, we drove from Port St. Lucie to Orlando, and we went to the Character Warehouse. And I don't think, yes, they're both of them. I don't think we got a lot from the Character Warehouse. There was definitely a lot there, but we were very selective with what we got. So to start off, I got one of the ombre colored tumblers. Starbucks. I had been eyeing this. They normally go for $50. Got it for $12. So I was super duper happy with that. We picked up a salt shaker. Just one.
That was from the second. The second character.
This is from the second one, yeah. We didn't pick it up at the first one, but they had it at both. But yeah, this Food and Wine pepper shaker. We only got one, but we've been to Food and Wine. We like Food and Wine. It's a little bit of a heavier food festival, yeah. I guess you could say. I don't think it's our favorite.
No.
But I think when you decide what festivals you like, for like Food and Wine, Festival of the Arts, things like that, I think it's kind of hard because it's like you have to go to multiple of them because they change.
Yep.
So I think that's kind of a thing to consider. You want to move those over? So the next thing we got was the autograph books. I love these. We get these for the kids. We did these for the kids their first time to Disneyland. I definitely could see us doing them in the future at Walt Disney World. And they're normally $13, and I think we got them for, I think they were $1 each.
Yeah, I think
$1 or $2 each. So absolutely worth it. The next thing, I found this, but Jeffrey loved it, was this Avengers hat. It's just a simple hat, with the really long tag. But nice back, see-through, like, doesn't have the popcorn top on it and stuff, but like just a nice little Avengers hat that he can wear. He doesn't have anything like that. So we picked that up. That was like $6-7, something like that. Then we got this because we are taking the kids to a Mickey's Not So Scary, or the one in DCA. It's going to depend on what we can find. But Hannah had mentioned wanting to be Ursula. And so I picked up that ears for her, I guess you could say.
Almost got it.
And then I found, this will go out to Hannah too, eventually, probably for her birthday. And she doesn't know about the channel, so she won't watch this. But we got this really pretty Frozen like backpack. You can either carry it or you can use the handles. But it's just a nice little bag for her. It's pretty low key, really nice for fall. So we got her that. She'll get that for her birthday. And then Jeffrey came in for the win with pins. So do you want to tell the story of this since it's yours? to tell.
So found these, and they was $1 each. So how many did I buy?
I think you bought 6 total.
One to keep, and 5 to trade.
Yes.
Because we like pin trading, and I figured $1 a piece was pretty darn good.
Well, and when we went out there, we didn't have any pins
that we had set up.
We had set to trade. Like, we like all of our pins. So we knew we had to get mystery boxes or do something. And so this was the first day that we were there. And they're putting all these pins out. They're $1. And you're like...
And they're all the same. They're all the same Groku ones. But and I was worried about it because I was worried, okay, am I going to be buying these pins that nobody wanted in the park, and there's so many of them, and then there's so many on the pin trading boards that every time we put one out,
it got snapped right up.
So it definitely was worth it. I mean, I could have done 20 of them and still been okay.
I think so, yeah. Like, it was really, really neat. Like, obviously, like, at the pin board at the Character Warehouse, there were 2 on there, I think, already. Yeah. So obviously we did not trade there. But I'm gonna let him show you this other pin, and then we'll show you actually what we ended up trading for. So we don't have a Zootopia collection, but we love Zootopia and the sloth.
Actually,
primarily.
I mean, who can't love what? Flash?
Flash. Yeah. Flash, 100-yard dash. So we bought that, and then we did at the other outlet store. I guess the other one is an outlet store and not a Character Warehouse, but it kind of says it's a Character Warehouse. Yeah. We also bought an Alice in Wonderland and Cheshire Cat. And I think that one was like $3. But it was just a little something different to trade also. But let's show you what we traded for. So I think, so I'm very proud of this one. The little Woody. I love that one. Let me see if I can get it to focus on it. So the Woody was one of the ones that I absolutely loved. I was so excited for that one. This is the Alice from the Alice in Wonderland one. That will remain a trader. We weren't able to get through that one. This is a... Hold on. Okay. This is the black and white Mickey that Jeffrey had actually... that was your first trade, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. And then we got a Stormtrooper Easter egg. I've seen these in the parks before. I just thought it was really neat. Jeffrey found a Shelly May. And it's really neat. We've actually been watching some vlogs of the Hollywood Studios after hours and stuff. And Duffy has been at the parks. So that's been actually kind of cool. And then the last one that we traded for was this one. I saw it. I was so excited. It's one of the Disneyland e-tickets. So I'm pretty happy with the pins that we had purchased from Character Warehouse, and then also what we kind of stepped away with. So we showed you what we got in Port St. Lucie. We showed you, that's it too. We did make it to Gideon's when we had our day in Disney Springs. This is the card we got. Disney Springs was Boathouse. We ended up going all over the place our day at Disney Springs. But we also ended up finding these. We ended up getting 4 different kinds. We got s'mores, salted caramel, churro, and Irish cream. We finished off the salted caramel. That was the one that we tasted. It was so good.
It was so good.
And just to be clear, these are liquor infused marshmallows. The salted caramel was really, really sweet. This one was more like a s'more. It was like rolled in graham cracker, and like half was marshmallow, half was chocolate. They're pretty good.
The whole thing is is marshmallow,
Yeah.
but half of it is uh, chocolate marshmallow and half
Mhm.
of it is regular marshmallow,
Yeah.
and then rolled in graham cracker.
Yeah. It was really good. And then the last thing that we bought our day at Disney Springs were these, and we're so excited about these because these were 50% off, and they are journals. They are, I think they're all three of them are Disneyland journals. Yeah, but this was something that came out with the 100 celebration. We love Disneyland and Disney World, but these were just kind of like a little bit extra. And so they were originally priced at $30, and we got them for just under 15. So that was really, really fun and kind of neat.
Yeah,
We really enjoyed that.
because we saw them, and and I think it was like $30,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was supposed to be like they was on sale, so it was supposed to be like 22, and then by the time when we get to the register, it was even cheaper.
Yeah.
So they hadn't
Yeah.
marked it completely down.
Yeah. It was a really kind of exciting purchase that we got. We were in the Art of Disney looking for artwork. And unfortunately, we didn't find the artwork we were looking for, but um, we did get these, and I'm so excited that we did. So that was, yeah, so that was Port St. Lucie and Disney Springs. So good stuff. All right, so after our Disney Springs day and Port St. Lucie, we were at Universal for 2 days. So with being at Universal, we stayed at the Royal Pacific Hotel, and we got these lovely room keys slash express pass tickets. Obviously, we are keeping these. Uh, I got Volcano Bay. Jeffrey got Velocicoaster. Um, so that was kind of fun, and it's a nice little keepsake. And then the other thing that we got that I'm going to show you is we got a so we love snowflakes. We collect snowflakes, and so we found this snowflake 9 3/4 um, little ornament, which was really exciting. A little Harry Potter nod, because we do love Harry Potter. Harry Potter and Jurassic Park are our two kind of IPs that we love from Universal. And so we got those two things,
And then we got this. It's a magnet set. Oops.
so we collect pins and magnets. Um, so we kind of went the magnet route and then also the ornament route um, with Universal. And then we also collect shot glasses.
Okay, so now you're starting to hear our issues.
Our collections. This was a really neat
Toothpick holder.
yes, toothpick holder. Really, really neat, really, really pretty. We both saw this one and we were like, yeah,
It's
we like that.
it's a classic
It is.
style.
It's a very, very classic, and I think it. We were both wanting to get shirts and wanting to look for a couple other things like that too, but nothing really caught caught our
No,
eye. Um, there was the conversation of, do you want to get a wand? Do you want to get an owl? Do you want to get a t-shirt? Do you want to get a robe? Do you want to get, like kind of all those things? And it's just like, I think, um,
I think I would have done a wand maybe if we did the experience just buying a wand.
yeah,
I don't know. And so it's just like I'm gonna go switch IPs real quick. It's just like the lightsabers and Star Wars Land. I wouldn't
hmm
have just bought one, but when I did the experience with my son, it was fun.
it was fun. It was amazing. It's an incredible keepsake.
Yep.
Um,
But
so yeah.
but how often has I actually taken it out and played with it? Like hardly none.
No, and I mean, I think maybe after the first 6 months, like it was always kind of a joke because like it would randomly just go off in the living room. But yeah, and I think it's definitely a thing where when you're going back to Universal a lot, it's definitely worth it to be able to go through Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley and do the different wand things. But it was so overwhelming when we were there on this first trip because there was no, like, I don't know how people were even doing them because there were people everywhere. Like every 3 or 4 steps, you're bumping into people. Um, but
Yep.
the only thing we did forget to get was a magnet for Royal Pacific. So I think we will definitely have to eventually get back there and do that. I could definitely see us like on a trip to Orlando going down to City Walk,
Yep.
going to Universal City Walk, and having a proper dinner experience again, not just sitting at the bar
Yeah.
at the chocolate factory. I really liked the chocolate factory. It was a really good meal. It was really fun. Um, I wish we would have had a table. They
Yeah.
told us 40 minutes and we got the text after like
10 minutes.
10 minutes of being at the bar. And at that point, you don't feel like you can move. So it's like,
because you all already
you know,
ordered drinks and
yeah, you're already in the middle of ordering stuff and everything. So, but that's so not very much from Universal, but that's what we got from Universal. All right, so we are back at Disney. So we didn't buy ears
No, we did not.
this trip. I didn't buy any new ears. Jeffrey didn't get any new shirts this trip.
Nope.
But we did get pins.
Yeah.
We got quite a few pins actually.
After looking at it, I don't remember buying them all.
You don't? Oh my gosh! Oh no.
I remember like buying a pen, but I don't remember spending that much on pens.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. So, okay. So let's start with the magnet because we already have a magnet for Pop Century, and Pop Century is one of the places we stayed. But the other place we stayed was the Yacht Club. So here is our ginormous magnet from the Yacht Club. I was really happy that we got this. I was really happy that we remembered to get this after forgetting with the Royal Pacific. So on our first night when we went to Topolino's at the Riviera, Jeffrey found this one, and it has a moving aspect to it, but it's the Skyliner, and we both just really, really loved it, and we love the Skyliner. If we could stay at a Skyliner resort all the time, we truly would.
I don't know what I would think if it kept on moving like that, going down it. If it was moving that much, I'd be kind of. It'd be like the DCA.
Oh, the swinging wheel of death. Yes,
yes.
yes. The other thing we picked up, and we picked this one up, and we picked that one up at Riviera. We picked this up at Animal Kingdom, and it is the 2024 Spinny Pin. Since we have been going, we always get the Spinny Pin. I think that's the one that we enjoy the most. So that is the one we picked it up.
Fab Five.
It has the Fab Five on it, but it's also the fun little element of that it moves. We were at Epcot and we picked up the Bi-Coastal Adventure pin because we do love both parks. This was kind of a little bit of a no-brainer for us, just because we enjoy both East Coast and West Coast Disney, and we love it. I picked this one up. I had seen this one and I wanted it. I have a thing about Disney balloons. I've always wanted a Disney balloon. I've never gotten one. I've always wanted one. But this pin, I fell in love with it, and I was just like, "Can I have it, please?" Oh no, the back came off of it. We're missing a backing.
Oh no, it's in the box.
It's in the box. You want to show off this one since this one is yours?
I have a special
love
for all things old, like classic Disney. So like any old pictures of like Walt or Steamboat Willie and this and that, and that's why I was able to get this guy, one of the original Steamboat Willies pens. I mean, this is a new pen, but it's the original style
of Steamboat
of
Willie. Yeah,
Steamboat Willie.
it's a really neat one. And then I watch a lot of vloggers, and we've never gotten pins from all the four parks.
No.
But it's something that we wanted, and I did see this series, and I really, really liked it. And they're actually coming out with another new parks series. You want to do those too?
Yeah.
So we actually had picked these. We had picked a few of these up in Disney Springs, and they are these.
That's Animal Kingdom.
That's Animal Kingdom, and then also Magic Kingdom. I love it with the fireworks. I think it's just so neat. And then
Hollywood.
Hollywood, hooray, hooray, hooray for Hollywood.
And then the last one, of course, is the iconic Mickey ear Epcot.
Epcot ball. So, I just told you about my obsession with Mickey Moon. It's a hand sanitizer, and I love it. And it's so pretty. It's so pretty. This will definitely go onto our park bag. And I think after doing the whole universal belt bag thing, I think we definitely have decided we like a park bag.
Yeah.
So this will definitely go on there. And then so will these. So you want to tell the story about these, or?
I was at the Character Warehouse and I saw some, but I've seen these before.
Yeah.
But you know, I was like, oh, how well do they really work? You know. So when we was at the Character Warehouse, I saw a lady in front of us.
She had one.
She had one.
Yeah.
It worked great. I was like impressed. I was like, oh, I really want them. I looked at the Character Warehouse, they didn't have them. I looked at Disney Springs, didn't have them. It wasn't until we dropped into the Disney World Disney store
at the airport.
At the airport, we see them, and I'm like, okay, let's just go and buy them now.
Yeah.
I think what was they like 10?
I think they were $12.99.
$12.99.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were $12.99 each. But
they work really good.
It was really neat. She had one on her bag, and then the gentleman she was with had, I don't know if it was husband or boyfriend or whatever, he had one as well. Her water was maybe half full. His drink was full.
Yeah, and
they were hanging on there, no problem. They took them off, put them on. It was great. And
I did notice that what they did is they unscrewed it and they drank right off with it still on there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they couple times. Uncarabinered it from their bag
and then just took a drink and I was like, that is really neat. That is something we're using next time because we always buy waters
or sodas,
and we bring them into the park, but they're in the bag, so it's kind of like if you want to drink, then it's you gotta unzip the bag, go search,
or you have to worry about it being in the side pocket because the side pocket doesn't always hold it. And if you're like us, you're coming in the parks with coffee, energy drinks, water. And granted, we usually do our refillable water bottle, but at the exact same time, like depending on what you're doing, like we usually end up buying some kind of a soda with a twist top because it's just easier to go from ride to ride with it. So that was kind of a fun little purchase for us. It was really neat. We definitely usually buy more, but there is one more thing. Well, there's a couple more things that we have to show you, but this is important. So my friend Emily got me onto these. and they're so good. These are the cherry sours, and they're so good.
Did you try one?
Oh, should we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't opened them.
We haven't opened them at all yet, and one of these bags is actually for my friend Emily, or two of them is.
I think we agreed that we'll give her two because
we're
gonna go back.
Yes, we'll be back. So anyway, since the pandemic, we've been multiple times, and we have been unable to find these.
And they used to have Goofy on the package.
They used to be. It used to have Goofy on them, and
so we used to call them the Goofy Sours.
Yes. Sorry. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay. So anyway.
Yeah. It's just like it was before.
Mm-hmm. So the first time we took our kids, they fell in love with these too. But then since 2021, we haven't been able to find them anywhere. We've gone, my friend Emily has gone. We've had multiple friends go. No one can ever find them. So we're in Epcot. I forget what we had just bought. We were looking for something. And all of a sudden Jeffrey sees them. And I was just like, what? And so we didn't buy them just then.
Because they had plenty.
Mm-hmm. There's plenty there. Oh gosh, these are so good.
Bad idea.
Bad idea. Bad idea, but you get to come along with the bad idea. So anyway, we were getting ready to leave Epcot. We had gone through. We had purchased all of our candy for the candy around the world that we did with the kids that you guys will have seen already. And I was like, we need to go get those before we head over to Magic Kingdom because we had extra hours at Magic Kingdom. And so, yeah, so these little beauties.
There's
so good.
There's only one thing at I think it's just one thing at Epcot that we didn't showcase, and it was the caramel corn from Werther's.
Werther's, yeah.
It was just a snack. We threw it in our bag. We ended up eating it at the airport.
Yeah.
But
they will have seen the cookie, I think.
Yeah, I think they'll see the cookie. But other than that, that's the only thing we didn't really. I mean,
I don't feel like we got a lot of stuff.
No,
I really don't. Well, we have. We'll show you then. Yeah.
Yep.
But like in regards to like shirts or toys, like we didn't find a new Toy Story toy for Jeffrey this trip. I didn't find the T-shirt I was looking for. I didn't get any ears. There were no ears that really just sparked me. Of course, I had just gotten the 2 pairs you will have seen in the vlog I got for Christmas. So those kind of were my new ears, but I didn't find anything extra that I wanted. So yeah, but that's kind of a lot of the stuff that we got. So now we're going to show, we do have 3 more items.
You want to show these?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
We did get a couple of reusable bags, but we're going to show you the big items that we did purchase now. Okay, so now it's big item time. So you guys will have already seen that we bought a suitcase. So on our day at Disney Springs, we had bought the soft-sided kind of 90s style, very loud suitcase from the Polynesian. And we just weren't sold on it. So
we kept it for a couple of days, kind of
wanting to wait and see. And then, of course, as you know, we ended up back over at Topolino's for a very nice romantic kind of anniversary dinner for us. It was the anniversary of when we started dating. We've been together for 8 years now. And then we've been married for 7.
Yeah.
So, or almost 7. So like it's big. And so we had a very special dinner. But we were at the Riviera prior and we found this suitcase and it has a clear plastic on it, but Jeffrey's going to kind of hold it up here to show it. And I'll insert a picture of it as well. But it looks like an old style trunk. You can kind of see the trunk. This is a plastic to kind of take care of it. We did have some issues with Southwest already. yucking it up, and I like literally like scrubbed, and then we bought this plastic piece over
from Amazon. How much
Yeah,
was it?
it was $18.
Yeah, I mean, especially with this material and how light it is,
Mhm.
it's going to show every little.
So it is still a hard case. It does have the safety lock at the top,
The
the
TSA
TSA lock, which was really, really neat, really, really
it's
great.
built in. I love that it's built in.
Yeah, yeah, I do too. But just this beautiful kind of like, it's not a robin's blue, but it's very similar to it. So we bought that, and then we saw this. Now, one of the vloggers I follow had bought this for her ears, but I display my ears. But this is a beautiful. It's actually a crossbody luggage bag. It says Riviera. We did look into becoming DVC members at one point. We're just not there yet. But just this beautiful little hard case.
And then, and I'm going to
And
use this one inside both of them. They have that's the
the
inside.
inside pattern. And I actually just found a. We also got this from the Character Warehouse.
Oh yeah,
Little hinge pin. It's a beautiful day for pins. Um, so we got those two pieces of luggage. So excited for them. This is what we used gift cards that I got for Christmas for. That was the main thing I asked for because I knew I wanted Disney luggage. And then a new backpack. So this will be for my laptop, or basically it'll be my new carry bag for when I go on trips or anything like that and have to take my laptop. I absolutely love this. I adore it. We looked at several different ones. Um, it's got laptop sleeve. It's got padding. Um, like if I do a solo trip and I fly on Frontier or something, I can fit everything in here, including a pair of ears.
and
And so, I mean, if I'm doing a weekend trip to Disneyland to do some vlogging or something like that, again, I can do this and that, and it'll be perfect. Or this and a crossbody, and it'll be absolutely perfect. So I'm so excited for those things.
I'm
Um,
excited to um, use it too
mhm.
because I've been using my work backpack.
Yeah, he uses his work backpack to travel. There is a possibility also that this could end up being a park bag that we take in when we go with the kids. Um, when it's just Jeffrey and I, we have a very tiny fold up backpack that we can throw a jacket in, um, and just like the easy stuff that we're gonna need, our utensils, um, our
Straws.
our straws, our can't think of the word. Um,
I don't know what
our
you're talking
energy
about.
drinks.
Oh, energy drinks. This is energy drinks. Oh, it's because it's like Red Bull. I have has wings.
No.
That was great.
But no, we usually take in our energy drinks and usually our refillable water bottle, ponchos, just little things like that. And then jackets and that's usually what we put in our park bag unless we know we'll need a change of clothes and then that gets thrown in there too. But it's just with the two of us, it's so much easier and it gets lighter and lighter through the day. So it's not a big issue. But when we take the kids,
It gets heavier and heavier.
we need a more stable bag. So I'm very excited to have this for work. But also,
I didn't even notice that.
yeah, it's on the side. Mickey Mouse. But so we're just it's a very exciting purchase for us. So anyway, um, and now here comes to probably
The
the
best.
best part of of our trip. I think I
Yeah.
really have to say it is. So here we go. So as you will have seen from the vlog, after our first full day at the parks, um, we got pixie dusted by a very amazing cast member at Pop Century. We had kind of told her about our issues at Universal, and just we were just ready for
to be home.
Yeah, to be home and just to be at a place where we were excited and knew that there would be joy. And there was joy. There was so much joy. But we'll talk about that later.
And I'm not saying there's not joy at Universal.
No, not saying that at all.
Yeah.
It just we had some experiences at Universal. I think some of which we touched on in the vlogs.
Yep.
We're gonna do a video
recap,
kind of a recap of everything we did, our favorite things, and all of that. But that will be separate from this because as little as we purchased, this is getting long. So anyway, but we did get pixie dusted, and this is what we got. So we got this beautiful Mickey lunchbox, which will go up on our mantle.
We already have a Disneyland one.
We do. When it was the Disney 65th anniversary, we found one, and that was happening during a pandemic. We were also gifted this pin for Pop. It says to the max, and then it says Pop Century. So it's a Pop Century pin, which is really fun with Mickey and Goofy on it and stuff. So that was kind of cool. And then do you want to show this last piece? Because I know this is what you are so excited about.
This is an ornament. Yeah, I would say an ornament.
It's an ornament, yeah.
It's an ornament.
Yeah.
I was actually looking at this. Oops, if I can get it straight. I was looking at it the other, like the day or two before.
Yeah.
And I don't think I saw it. No, I think I did see it that day. At Pop Century.
So the first time we went to Walt Disney World, we stayed at Pop Century, and the building that we stayed in was the Mickey phone. Yep. In the 70s section. So this was, oh my gosh, this was just such a special.
She had no idea.
No, she had no idea, and it was just such an amazing and special touch. This actually might end up going on our mantle too. I don't know. But just so amazing. She also included the Chip 'n Dale trail mix, which we have consumed for the most part. But we just felt so. We had never been pixie dusted like that before, and that was just such an amazing experience.
We've had like pixie dust, like
get pulled to the front of the line or something.
Get pulled to the front of the line or something small like that,
Yeah.
But
and you get pulled to the front of the line because you're the party of two, and it's like, oh, we need 2 people. Yes, let's go.
Yeah. So, but I mean, this was like a total pixie dust.
Yeah.
We she helped us out with some computer app things.
Yeah.
And then we were just chit chatting, just saying, I'm so glad to be here. We love it here. This and that. And then we just and she was so amazing, and it was like, I think at the same time that she was pixie dusting us on the same day, and I don't think she did it because
they don't find out for a while.
They don't find out for a while, but Robin did a staff recommendation.
I did 3 cast compliments on our entire trip. One of them was for her. One of them was for the lady that we met at the Riviera, who actually helped us to purchase the luggage. And then the third one was for who was the third one for?
It wasn't the lady in Germany, was it?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it was. For the lady who we bought beers from in Germany. Because she also helped us with candy. No, I did 4 because I also did the lady in Italy.
Oh,
I did 4.
yep.
So, the lady that we spoke with in Germany, and I can't remember her name now. She was so sweet. But we were talking to her about different
Hannah.
beers, and it was Hannah. It was Hannah. Um, that was good. But she was just so sweet talking to us about beers, and Jeffrey lived in Germany for a small amount of time as a child, and so we were talking about Germany and just some of the beers and some of the stuff like that, and then the
And I had
candies.
no idea what. I don't ever remember anything about Germany.
No, he just knows he wants to go back.
I just know I want to go back. Yeah.
So, but no, it was just such a great interaction. And then we really had 4 very memorable interactions, and so I did cast compliments for it.
And they don't usually find out for a couple
I think
weeks.
it's usually like a week or 2 that they find out. Yeah. And but no, we had done all 4 parks. We were exhausted. But we ended our night on a high because we got to see the shows on the Chinese theater, the animation and live action shows. And we got back to the room, and I'm like, what the heck is this?
And I didn't even notice there was something different. I was like, it's probably something I left out. I don't know.
Because literally, we got back to Pop. We went in, asked a question about getting our luggage transferred and what all that looked like, and then went to the pool bar, and then put our feet in the pool for about 5 minutes while the lifeguard looked at us like we were crazy. And I had to reassure him we weren't going to jump in our clothes.
And he didn't.
He was like, wouldn't be the first time. And then we got back up to our room, and I'm like, what is this? And literally was just in tears. And I think we actually filmed right after it. So that's everything that we got from our trip. And it was amazing and wonderful. And so
for a quick trip, I mean, it was a long.
I mean, we were gone a week, but it was. I mean, we were at Universal 2 days and Disney 2 days, and so it was pretty quick, but it was amazing nonetheless. And these are the amazing things that we get to help us remember our trip. So yeah. So anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and we're excited to share with you guys whatever the next video is. So yeah, have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.